for Reed on the year. That's tops in the league. And Elliott with a pass that's complete. Ball popped loose at the end of that as Corey Watson has the catch in his second game start. Matt slot back.
All right, that's good blocking. Luke Fritz, 9-year veteran, on that block that comes out. Watch 61 come out. Now he's got to lead in the hole right here. He leads in, and then Andre Douglas gets the kick out. And the timing on the play is so good that Fred Reed waits for those blocks to develop. One man misses in the open field, Weldon Brown.
Eskimos are really shored up their run defense in the last third of the season, and that's better defense against the run. Averaging 80 yards against on the run in the last 6 games.
Interesting decision here, Chris, for Paul LaPolice. I mean, you don't want to gamble. I'm talking more between the punt and the field goal. It would be about a 47-yard attempt. They're going to try the long field goal from Justin Pilardi, as long as 45 on the season.
Looks like there is a bit of a breeze at his back. He's 7 for 9 outside the 40. But as you mentioned, this would be his longest. Last week there was a big return on a miss. Puts it up and puts it through. Midway through the third quarter, Pilardi, with his longest of the season, gives Winnipeg the lead.
Shop at Safeways.
Point Bomber lead after that field goal set up on the 54-yard run by Fred Reed. And now the native of Murray Siding, Nova Scotia. Justin Pilardi kicks it off, and Kelly Campbell on the return. Trying to get outside, and he couldn't leapfrog one of his own blockers. 7 yards on the return. Zabransky and the offense from Edmonton when we come back. Well, now you can shop for top quality TSN gear, including our new lineup of CFL on TSN apparel. Visit tsnshop.ca today and get your gear in time for the playoffs.
I've seen you wear a hat like that, and it doesn't look near
definitely
the same.
Doesn't.
Like
You've got the new white one, don't you?
Yes, I do. I like the white one. Hey, if it's free, it's for me. Of course, I don't know if it was. It might have come off my check.
Jared Zabransky downfield, and Ian Logan closed in a hurry on the former Bomber Derek Armstrong.
You know, I know Fred Stamps is coming off a 3-catch, 44-yard game. That's kind of a little below his average. He averages about 90 a game. In the first half, had a couple of opportunities. This one was intercepted early, so maybe that kind of swayed Jared Zabransky a little bit, but he has been open tonight. I mean, a couple of times. I watched him away from the football. He's getting opportunities, and maybe the circumstances causing Jared Zabransky, whether it be a breakdown in protection or him on the wrong side.
Daniel Porter back in the game. Looks like they took the shovel pass away, and Zabransky's got a sprint for the sidelines, and he's out at the 48-yard line and a pickup of 3.
The other thing that's interesting with Fred Stamps is that you look at his season and his 12 starts, his worst game was against the Bombers secondary. Just 2 catches for 22 yards in that one. So
again, this is a team not going to the playoffs. They're number 3 against the run. They're number 2 against the pass. They're number 1 in sacks.
Oh, it's amazing. I could have the leading rusher, could have the leading receiver.
Second down, time for Zabransky, and the pass behind Porter incomplete. And they'll have to kick it, and the fans getting restless here at Commonwealth.
Our director, Paul Hemming, with the perfect shot of the Edmonton Eskimo fan yawning after that throw, but it is one of those games where a special teams play or a defensive interception may be the difference maker as we crawl along offensively here. Not surprising.
Oh,
here he goes.
A little short. And Calvin McCarty still running. The third down gamble, and well, special teams. That's the 16th gamble of that kind in the league this year, and for the 12th time,
yeah,
it turns out to move the chains against the Argos, 5 for 5, and now Noel Thorpe pulls a trick out of the bag.
And maybe it'll be a special teams play or an interception for a touchdown that changes this game. And certainly this would classify as one of those special teams plays. As Calvin McCarty takes the direct snap, one step to the outside and cuts right back against the flow.
Veteran special teamer Pierre-Luc Labbé shaken up on that play. 27 yards as special team coach Noel Thorpe celebrates. And that's the longest play of the game for the Edmonton Eskimos. And that'll stop them from yawning in the stands.
I woke up some fans in the stands.
Well, that was a perfect time to call it. So now the Eskimos are back into scoring position. Bomber 25. And here's Porter. And he gets drilled. Joe Lobannon with a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, he closed there. That's a textbook linebacker play from Joe Lobannon, number 58. This is what you call scraping, and then your D-line takes away the blocks, takes all the blocks, eats them up. From tackle to tackle, defensive line, the four of them have eaten up all the blocks so that their middle linebacker can float the football straight to it. That's textbook. 10 tackles last 3 games for Joe Lobannon.
Brandon Stewart checked back in as an extra DB for the Bombers on 2nd and 10. Rolling to the left, Zabransky looking for Stamps. He's got it. Fred Stamps, a first down catch. His first grab of the game. Moves the chains inside the 10.
Fred Stamps can work this route because it's a full roll, so he's the outside receiver. He can work his way up this and then come back to the football there. I don't think he made that many moves, but he does come up the field because he's got time. He knows he's got the rollout so he can push his man deep and come back to the football. That's called a comeback route to the sideline. Well executed by the Eskimos.
So just inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. And fumble, ball loose. Zabransky got back on it.
Fumble in the backfield. Off the handoff, Zabransky recovered.
One thing that's a little surprising again that with this Winnipeg defense against Jared Zabransky is that they've lost contain as many times as they have. I mean, this one is another one. If he doesn't fumble that ball, he's got a good chance to get the corner again. Kavis Reed knows one thing, that the strength of Jared Zabransky, as young as he is his legs, or are his legs.
So a loss of a couple, 2nd and goal. Zabransky dumps it off. Andre Talbot is contained and dropped at the 6-yard line. Clint Kemp slowed him up.
He gets the ball down just outside the 5.
And it will be 3rd down.
In a game like this, no decision for Richie Hall. I know that there were fans wondering, and a little bit of go, go, go I heard, but you're chipping away here. Right now offensively, that's a pretty good drive. Offensively, you can gain some momentum. You take the 3 points and tie the game. I don't think you mess around with a gamble here.
So Schiavone has another short one. Jason Moss is the holder. And this game is tied with 3:13 left in the 3rd quarter.
Which also leads the Canadian Football League.
10 consecutive games with a sack now. And again, going back through the record, Steve Daniels of the league checked that out for us this week. And as far back as he can go, couldn't find another defensive lineman with that long a streak.
This team has more points than Toronto coming in and have won 4 games less. Have allowed fewer points in Saskatchewan and have won 5 games less.
There's Garrett. A couple of moves out to about the 35. It's tied, but think we can sense there's a little more momentum in the Edmonton offense, although Fred Reed might debate that after his 54-yarder.
And with 83 yards, he is now 20 yards behind Corey Boyd. Terrence Edwards, 2 for 24, needs 1 yard to tie Arlan Bruce for the lead there, who didn't play this weekend due to injury. And all of these numbers have added up for Winnipeg to 4 wins so far.
And 0-8 on the road. Corey Watson shaken up, getting help to the sidelines.
All right, Edmonton, huge game. Your defense has played huge all game long, and now they want to.
It's a team that has some pieces to the puzzle. In all seriousness, it really does. Some talented receivers. I mean, we've seen Greg Carr have some big games in newcomer. Terrence Edwards established himself as a star in the CFL. They have pieces to the puzzle in Winnipeg. They have to learn how to win.
Stadium exhorting the defense. Elliott, short drop, and Reed a drop as that pass was a little behind him.
Joey Elliott looking for 32. Fred Reed out of the backfield. The pass is dropped. It's 2nd and 10.
Jamie Barise, the offensive coordinator, is his 7th season in the CFL. In the last couple of years in Saskatchewan. And again, you know, think of the TJ Harris and Greg Carr, Terrence Edwards, Fred Reed, some talent up there. And you know, they have to improve their Canadian content, as does the team they're playing against tonight.
2nd and 10. Gets rid of it in a hurry, but again, the pass behind the intended target, Greg Carr. Paul Lapalisse said that Joey Elliott knows where to go with the football. Accuracy has been an issue. And those last 2 throws just a little off the mark.
Well, and they're trying to really control and contain him. I mean, I think back to a start for Dalton Bell in Toronto, where you're not calling plays to put too much pressure on a young quarterback. I get that, and I understand it. At some point, too, though, I don't think it's a bad idea to get Greg Carr and his big 6'6" frame down the sideline, just heave one up to him.
Big pressure by Larry Burdine. And here's Armstead. Trying to get outside. And a flag down as Chris Smith eases him out. 41-yard kick, 9 on the return, and a penalty flag, and some pushing going on out there as Jason Nugent involved for the Eskimos.
On the return, holding. Edmonton number 10. 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Randy Drew called on the return. We'll uncover the world's largest and most vicious predators in our waters. River Monsters premieres Tuesday at 10 o'clock Eastern and Pacific on Discovery Channel. What a great night here in late October in the Alberta capital. 2 minutes left, 3rd quarter. And from the 30, the Eskimos offense goes to work. Short drop and a pump. He wants to go deep, and that one out of the reach of the intended target, Kelly Campbell.
You know, for these Winnipeg Blue Bombers, we talked about how close they've been and how many games they've lost and how close those losses have been for this team. It's been pretty frustrating for the 10-year vet in the middle of this defense, and a guy who's really had, you know, you could say an all-star year. I mentioned it early on with 40 tackles for an interior defensive lineman. That's incredible, and 5 sacks on the season. 2 games this year he's had a pair of sacks. It's getting pretty tough for him losing these close ones. I know everybody, but for a 10-year vet, it hits even harder.
Next sack will be number 50 in his career. Quarterback draw. Zabransky. A little twist at the end for a 1st down at the 40.
And I guess you wonder, Chris, you just wonder about, for Doug Brown, one of the all-time greats as interior D lineman, and there are some